pregnant. And why am I seeing reports that Erika KIrk is 8 weeks pregnant? Is Erika KIrk 8 weeks pregnant? Some person please confirm, because calculator in my brain, boop, 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 boop.
Is Erika KIrk actually pregnant? From what I have seen online, she is not pregnant. At least I haven't seen any headline highlighting that she is pregnant, but she did talk about pregnancy. In a recent interview where she sat with Megyn Kelly, I think, she spoke about how she felt, and the first thought that came to mind, or her first wish after she heard that her husband, her late husband Charlie KIrk, had been shot. She had wished that she was pregnant at that time. Before Megyn Kelly started talking about, or before she started talking about the pregnancy and how she wished she was pregnant, Megyn Kelly had stated that that was something that she told them in private, that she had told her in private that they wanted 4 kids. You guys are going to see the clip in about a few seconds now. But yes, it has been all over the internet that Erika KIrk is pregnant, but I haven't seen any headline stating that she is pregnant, but she did talk about pregnancy. Exactly did she say? Just check this out.
So you did get married.
Yes.
You have 2 kids.
2 precious babies.
And you told me this in private, but how many kids did you guys want to have?
We wanted to have 4. Yeah. And I was praying to God that I was pregnant when he got murdered.
Oh, wow. I thought of that once. Just like whether it was meant to be or whether we'd get news like that.
I was like, oh goodness, that would be the ultimate blessing out of this catastrophe. So now when I see young couples, I tell them, please, like, don't put it off. Especially if you're a young woman, don't put it off. You can always have a career. You can always, go back to work. You can never just go back to having children. And they grow so fast and so quickly, but I was praying, both of us were. We were really excited to just expand our family.
Thank God you have the 2.
I know.
Thank God.
Boy and girl, I know.
One day they'll find out. Right now they're just, little loves. And one day they'll find out that they're Charlie KIrk's children, and they'll know what that means.
Sometimes God don't give you what you prayed for. He gives you what the world needs. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Erika KIrk, who is Charlie KIrk's widow and now the CEO of his company, ironically enough, said that she prayed that she was pregnant after Charlie KIrk was, taken out. And I just know that God heard that request on a prayer line, and he said, don't nobody else want that. Don't nobody else need that. We don't need no more recreations. We don't need no more of that running around. Now, I personally still believe that this was all a setup by her and JD to take her husband out so they could be together and take over his organization. Allegedly, or whatever I'm supposed to say, so I don't get sued. But I believe this was an inside job and Buddy got backdoored, and they don't want to tell us that. But however you want to spin it, we don't need no more of anybody with this little doohickey flip over comb to the side terrorizing us. We don't need no more of it. So thank God for answered and unanswered prayers.
Breaking fuck the news. I just want you to partake in this dumb shit that I had to hear, so now you have to hear it. Erika KIrk says she prayed she was pregnant when Charlie KIrk was killed. The 36-year-old widow confirmed she was not pregnant, but went on to advise women to prioritize having children if that is what they desire. Erika KIrk, the widow of Charlie KIrk, conservative political activist assassinated earlier this fall, said she prayed she was pregnant with her late husband's baby after he was killed. In an interview with Megyn Kelly on Sirius XM's The Megyn Kelly Channel, the 36-year-old widow confirmed she is not pregnant, but went on to advise women to prioritize having children if they desire. The couple shared 2 children, a 3-year-old girl and a 1-year-old boy. Her late husband, who was 31. Okay, we already know all this shit. This wasn't like an important one. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why would you...
Erika, please. Erika, please. Stop it. This is the face of someone who is sick and tired of seeing Mr. KIrk's wife on my screen wiping away invisible tears crying these crocodile tears in what can only be described as a scene out of the Hunger Games. Did y'all see Erika over there with Megyn Kelly? What the hell is going on, y'all? What in the Handmaid's Tale Serena Joy is happening? She's wiping away invisible tears. She's crying and carrying on about how she prayed that she was with child when her husband lost his life. She's overly explaining the inappropriate hug that she gave to JD Vance. What is going on here? She's mourning, but she's wearing a smoky eye. I'm telling y'all, if all else fails, these people could survive in Hollywood as actors and actresses without a shadow of a doubt. They would do well. Miss Kirk would do well. Because, girl, with all the wiping she be doing, ain't no tears falling. Homegirl was like, listen, ladies, you could always have a career, but you can't always just go back to having kids. So you need to have them kids and just do the career thing after.
I have never had someone say they wished that they were pregnant after hearing news that their husband had been killed. Like, we all know that she has been on a grieving tour. I didn't even know there's something called grieving tour until, Charlie Kirk passed, because his wife has literally been on a grieving tour on every single interview to talk about, what she wishes for and how Charlie Kirk has refused to come back because Jesus has asked him if he wanted to come back. And another hobby that she picked up, which is wiping off imaginary tears, because every single time she brings out those, tissue to kind of wipe her eyes, there's literally nothing there. But I particularly haven't had someone say they wish they were pregnant after hearing that their husband has been shot, for the fact that they haven't had a child together before. But that's even been said to public is insane. And calling that a blessing should have been such a blessing. Like, it's almost as if there's no grief in the room with us. Like, I do not know. I feel like every single person I've had someone close to them, they have lost someone close to them. Is this what grieving looks like? I know people grieve in different ways, because this is another excuse for the people who believe their movement. This is another excuse that they give. But then again, does grieving actually look this way? Is there supposed to be a tour for grieving? Like, Charlie Kirk only goes on the bed. He doesn't hold any office, doesn't hold any position in the office. Is this how grieving looks like? I'm just asking, and I just want to know, you guys. And I really want to hear what you guys think. It's been all over the media and people have just been reacting to it. I do not know the person who started the talk that she is 8 weeks pregnant, but she's actually not pregnant, but because people are already putting 2 and 2 together, they know that she and JD Vance are maybe on to something, and that Charlie Kirk had only been gone for 10 weeks, and now you're 8 weeks pregnant. I do not know specifically who started that movement, but he's not pregnant, at least for now, because in every rumor, there's always like a little bit higher of truth in it, So, but we don't know yet. There is no headline stating and highlighting that she is pregnant, but she did talk about pregnancy. I want to hear what you guys think, because I know that the reaction of her being pregnant has been all over the media. And when you heard, what was your first reaction? Let me hear what you guys think. If you watched the interview as well, how do you feel hearing someone who had just lost their husband 10 weeks ago saying that they wish they were pregnant when they found out that their husband was, shot? Let me hear what you think about all of this in the comment section, and I am going to see you guys in the next one.